I'm so close to just banning Eevee. Who is this guy? I swear I typed out everyone. Tab completed. And it just defaults to Eevee for some reason. I'm gonna ban this guy if it happens one more time, legit. Oh my goodness. Imagine making your name start with EV on Discord. So mad. Oh crap! Hello, hello. Ham Kenobi, hello. Let's see. Vactor, thanks so much for the 4 months. Want some free coiled cables? Sure. Why not? Power Dude, thank you so much for the Prime. Ronilo with the 13 months. Z Lala Man with the 5 months. Demon with the 2 months. Subtle Toast with the 2 months. Venom with the 14. Harkstern with the Prime. Chicken with the 3. Joe Hansen with the Prime. Neko X, thank you so much for the tier 2 for 3 months. The Far East Beast with the 6 months. Joseph Rojas with the 4 months. Freddy Bro with the Prime. Elk with the 5 months. Static with the 2 months. Mikey with the 7 months. The Summer with the 2 months. Alright. I think I'm caught up. How are you guys doing? How's your weekend? How's everyone's weekend? Homie lives in the Death Star? What? Doesn't look like the Death Star. You gonna build the Bella soon? I don't think so. I didn't receive the Bella. Hunter Tech, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Had a good weekend. What did I do this weekend? We cat sat. That's what I did. Yeah. Chortle, hello. You got your name back. Nice. Why won't it let me resub on mobile? I'm not too sure. That's probably on Twitch's end. You got your light curtains? I did. I finally got some blackout curtains. What do you think of the Andromeda? I think it looks nice. Did you do a 2-week break from build streams? No. I built the keyboard last week, Fincy. How are you doing? I'm intending to build my Jaguar today. Ooh, you should. Personal build? Yes, I do get to keep this build. I am not paid for anything, but it is, your audio is basically only coming on, oh wait, crap. I also forgot to reposition my mic after the cat stream. Wait, what do you mean my audio is only coming out of my left? It should be both channels. I see it moving on OBS. Maybe it was just distant. What are some good custom coiled cable vendors in the US? I have a command, exclamation cables. Yo, aren't you streaming, Sean? Nice trim. I did get a haircut. Was this over the weekend? Oh, I got this on Friday. Yeah, I got it Friday. But if you guys might have seen it on Saturday, I did stream this Saturday. Looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Was that your mom in your vlog? The one screaming? Yeah. Dog hair, don't care things for the 8 months. Han Solo Oppo with the 7 months. Rolex Pepsi with the Prime. Uncle Chibi with the Prime. Opar with the 4 months. Mazpies with the 4 months. Joe Coolball with the 22 months. Dang. KBJ with the 9 months. AF Snakes with the 9 months. Half Basic with the 2 months. Homemade Tacos with the 2 months. QQG, thank you so much for the 3 months. I can finally type in chat. Arctic Fish with the 3 months. And King John Smith, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you. Taeha, your keyboard cases still in stock? They are not in stock, but a rerun will be coming in the future. T-Cards, hello. Do you have any wireless mouse suggestions? I'm not a mouse person, haven't tried a lot, but I am pretty happy with my G Pro wireless. The connection on it is great. The sensors on it is great. I'm pretty happy with my G Pro wireless, but I pretty much only use it for gaming. I don't know what purpose you're using it for, but it's my wireless. Oh, it's MX Master, also really great. Game Ball, hello. New Rival 3 wireless is amazing. Yeah, I'm not a mouse person. I haven't really tried many mice. I've not tried. Did you get it on the group buy for GMK Noir? I did see it go live on Project Keyboards this weekend, but I have not purchased it yet. But I definitely will be joining, yes. Here, take Bezos' money. Thank you, Husky. Thank you so much for the 2 months. David with the 9 months. Chewbacca. Arctic. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Started making my first Ergo Clears yesterday. Ooh, Ergo Clears, nice. Bob the Burden with the 6 months. Newton Apple with the 14 months. Spongy Spew with the 3 months. Caffeine with the 16 months. Did you join Cat Refined? Nope, I will not be joining Cat Refined. All right. Today's build, I'm excited for. Ta-da! Because we get to do a personal build. Oh my goodness, this keyboard is way too big. I'm getting kind of sick of the sheer size of this. TRNTN, thanks so much for 10 months. Mickey Nib, thanks so much for gifting us stuff. Thank you, thank you. This was sent to me personally by the boss lady. That is Elaine of Singa Keyboards. We've built a couple Singa boards in the past. Oh, we have one right here. This is also from Singa Keyboards. The Ocelot. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have autofocus issues again, huh? This is from Singa Keyboards. But today is going to be their first public offering of a TKL. And you guys know me. I love TKLs. Also, is this too bright? It's a little too bright, huh? Oh. Oh. Oh, I unboxed it upside down. Whoops. Wait, redo. Redo. It's upside down. Oh, whoa, what's this? Singa? Ah, I see. So we have here. Holy autofocus, please. Why does it not work anymore? We got some screws. What is this? Looks like foam. I see the Jaguar cutout. This might be foam that goes underneath the PCB, I'm gonna guess. Whoa. A cleaning microfiber cloth. Yo, Kayla, not a good look for Canon greater than Sony. We got our giant rubber gummy true gasket O-ring here. And then I believe this is a Heine. Yeah, this is a PCB in collaboration with Mr. Heine. Nice. Ooh. Ta-da! Oh, this is so light. Oh wow, this does not come screwed today. Normally TKLs come screwed together, but this one is not. All right. The opening act, thanks so much for the Prime Static Age, thanks for the 3 months. Corey Coffee with the 4 months. What are your thoughts on bigger ortholinear boards? I'm not a big ortho person. I'm not the best person to ask about it. Hey, who is he? Thanks so much for the Prime. Josh Park, thank you so much for the 2 months. Daryl with the 3 months. Happy Hyung. Oh, white people happy Hyung Taeha 사랑해요. Thank you. Bad example. Thanks for the 5 months. Irrelevant noodle with the tier 1. Cat Nogi with the 13 months. Mickey Nip, thanks for gifting a sub. Dustin, thank you so much for gifting a sub as well. How are you doing? Funky Monk with the 5 months. Captain Stu with the 2 months. Did you join GMK Dark? I did not. Are you going to build Hex 6C Southpaw? Not that I'm aware. They haven't reached out to me. No word yet. Alright, let's unwrap this. How many rolls have you put through the Hassie already? Oh, none. I don't have film. I just purchased film late last night. So it'll be a while until I actually get to shooting. But I did purchase some, I purchased Portra 400 and Portra 800 last night. And then this morning, I purchased some Fuji 100C films for the Polaroid back. Forget his nails, hair perm went. All right. We have, wait, hold on, my thing's not plugged in. I am actually, no cap, kind of open to getting a perm. Not a full-on like afro kind of perm, but more of like a slight wave. What do you guys think? Should I make that a sub goal? Would you guys contribute to a sub goal of me getting a perm? No? You guys wouldn't? I don't know. I'm kind of sick of my hair. I'm bored of it. I've had the same hair for a very long time. Let's take a vote. Would you guys donate to a sub goal for me to perm my hair? I would support that. Zombu isn't here, but no. Damn, feels bad. If you go bald, no. Okay, I'm actually not gonna shave my hair. No, chat's leaning towards no. Feels bad. I actually want to try perming my hair. Alright, looks like no sub goal. Guess I'm never perming my hair. Back to keyboards. Hajimar bust. Okay, now this looks a little dark. Alright. Let us open this. Do you cut your cat's nails? I do. Whenever it gets long, I cut it. Ooh, look at this. So this here is the top. Black polycarbonate piece. Wow, wow. This is a very smoky. Black PC, yeah. Is it time to get rid of the cyberboard? I might, honestly. I do enjoy the board, but it's just way too bulky for streaming purposes. My desk doesn't have enough depth. Ooh, this is nice. This might be my first... Is this my first board checking out a smoky black polycarbonate? This might be. I've seen pictures of other boards that have done this. But this is the first time I'm actually seeing it in person. This is nice. It looks really nice in person. So this is the top piece. I actually have no idea what plate Elaine sent me, so we'll figure out for the first time. Nathan, don't scuff yours like I did mine. Wait, how just, oh, the bottom row? I'm not gonna scuff the bottom row unless there's something else. Aw, man. Wait. No, this is aluminum. I was gonna say, it would have been cool if there was also a smoky black polycarbonate plate for the full blacked out build, smoked out build. Ixion Indigo, thank you so much for the 13 months. Jennifer, thanks for the 21 months. Oh my goodness, Kelly's back with the 600 bits. That's what the slurping was. Thank you so much, Kelly. Nick Fallon, thanks for the 11 months. Super Migusta, thanks for the 2 months. Quantum Man with the 3 months. Bongo Bepis with the Prime. Burmese Flying Pie, thanks for the 3 months. And Sick of You, thank you so much for the 3 months. What keycaps will be used? I think I might use GMK Olivia Dark today. I do have a set of it, haven't used it, so might check it out. So this is the plate. It's got, it looks like it only has cuts here. There isn't one here like the TGR TKL did. What else is different that I can tell? That's about it. It's got a lot. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mounting posts. Wow. Okay. Auntie says for me to tell you to def get perm kek W. I'm not gonna get a perm for free. Come on. It's gotta be a sub goal. Alright, let's check out this bottom piece. So in case you guys missed it, the group buy for this already ran, I believe. There was also a raffle for the black carbonate version, right? You could only purchase the aluminum versions when it happened, and then the black polycarbonate will be a raffle. Yes, it was in stock. The aluminum variants was in stock. The black polycarbonate, I don't know if, I forget when Elaine, she didn't give me a date. She just said it's gonna be raffled. There's gonna be a raffle for it. So this black polycarbonate, there will be a raffle in the future. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. So that's what the inside of the weight looks like. You can see the Jaguar engraved on the bottom left there. Yo, this is this is nice. This is the other side. Whoa! I don't. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see. This has a brushed finish. That's cool. I don't think we've seen many boards with brushed, especially brass weights like this. This is interesting. This is new. Whoa, this is, uh-oh. Oh man. Okay, the brass isn't perfect, but it's okay. This is nice. It'll patina? I'm not too sure. I don't know if there's a coating on it, but look at this brushed texture. This is nice. And then we've got the bulgogi grill right here. You want a K barbecue, some Korean K BBQ. You got that on this side. This side is not brushed. It's just the outside externally is brushed. This is nice. This is nice. All right. Let us build this K barbecue grill. KCon, thanks so much for the 18 months. Prius, thank you so much for the Prime. Draxian with the 14 months. Opara, thanks for the bits. Java Moose with the tier 1. Mingzi, thanks for the 6 months. And I am caught up. This is very light, except for the brass weight. So this is what it's gonna look like once it's assembled. Wait. All right. I'm excited. I am liking this smoky black PC. I guess is this still considered frosting? The smokiness aspect of this, very consistent. At least on this unit, there isn't really anything to complain about. On both the top and bottom piece, yeah, it's pretty consistent. You don't really see the individual grain. Yeah, it's pretty consistent all around, no complaints there. It's even got mounting posts. Sorry, not mounting, alignment posts for your top and bottom halves to connect together when you assemble it. And oh wait, this is using Torx screws. What? I just noticed the weight is held in there with Torx screws, so you will need some. Hopefully you have the right bits for it. Hopefully I have the right bits for it. Not that we're gonna remove this weight, but wait, does the rest of the case use? Oh, where did my screws go? Are these also Torx? Oh, these are Torx. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have Torx. Check out the PCB. I'm an iFixit simp. Yeah, bro, working my butt off trying to get my captain's license. Wow, long time no see, Kelly. Captain's license for what? I need a scissor. Can you do a close-up of the Jaguar emblem? Oh, yes, I can. I can. There is the Jaguar. And cut out in all its glory. Very nice. You know me, white boat owner. Oh, you're gonna be the captain of a boat. I see. Hole in the foam changes sound. I mean, maybe. But this is going to cover up. This is going to be right here. Why was Cat stream so short? I missed it. My arms got tired. I could only hold my camera up for so long. Ooh, look at this. We have here the Heine Bush TKL PCB made for the Jaguar. Ooh, looks like this PCB also supports Alps. I don't know if a Alps plate was offered, but Heine's PCB does support Alps if you want to go that route. You could probably easily get an Alps PCB, or sorry, Alps plate cut for this as well. So it would be interesting to see if anyone builds this with Alps. Very nice. Very nice. All right. And this is using USB-C. Unplug my keyboard. Ooh. Ooh. It looks like contracts were blocked. What? You bag lube with 205? How lazy are you getting? I mean, I used dry blacks. They're completely unlubed. I probably shook the bag for like 2 hours. I think we're good. Also, why is this window so small? Did you really? Yes, I did. I actually bag lube. You can bag lube with 205 grade 0. You just have to shake for an extended period of time. He's getting on his age. He's at least 92. Alright, where's my via? Right here. So it is detected. Oh man, I just realized this is not win keyless. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Won't the outside of the switches be slippery? It is, yes. But I don't think that's really much of an issue. You could easily wipe it off. I have found that it doesn't really make your keycaps come off any easier if there's lube on it. I mean, if you over lube it, I don't know, maybe it potentially can, but I haven't really had an issue with that. So this build is going to be entirely black, except for the keycaps potentially, because our switches are all black. The plate is black, PCB is black, case is black polycarbonate. It's going to be a stealth build. Huh? None of these true. Taeha is lying? Oh wait, there's also brass. Whoops. Oh crap, the stabilizers won't be black though. I lied. This is not going to be a stealth build. There will be hints of color sprinkled throughout. We're going full backspace. Anyone who builds a TKL with split backspace deserves to be shadow banned. Imagine. Oh. Also, I got pen on it during class yesterday. What? Get some Durock smoky black stabs? I guess I could. Too late now though. Split right shift? No. No splitting anything on a TKL. Crowbit, hello. Thanks so much for 18 months. Go vote, I swear to God. Yes, if you guys are in the States and are eligible, go vote. Go register to vote. I believe for some states, oh, the deadlines might have passed for some states. Ethan Kaulana with tier 2. How are you doing? Thank you, thank you. Would you rather drink a fresh cup of Folgers or instant coffee? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I have not had Folgers coffee in years. So I can't really, I don't know what to go off of. And it also depends on the instant coffee. I mean, if you're talking about Korean instant coffee, hell yeah, I'm taking the Korean instant coffee. But if it's like some, I don't know, some random like K-Kona brand that I've never heard of, that you can only get in weird gas stations, I don't know, I'll be a little worried. I haven't really tried American instant coffee. The only instant coffee you need is Korean. Okay, the Windows key is triggered. Okay, this works. Almost done checking the PCB. Nice, PCB works. Which means we can continue. Chris, thank you so much for the Prime. Cup Noodle, thanks so much for the 5 months. Oh, I see. Thanks for the 2 months. New Yves boots. Senko Flute for the 6 months. Electric Kool-Aid with the 4 months. Hope the hat C works out for you. Amazing. Yeah. Oh, I can maybe show it off at the end of the stream. John B, thanks for the 20 bits. Arthot, thanks for the tier 1. Reno and Emo, thanks for the tier 1. Start. Codon Us, thank you so much for the 4 months. Are you going to get the skillet? I probably won't buy it actively. If they want to send me out, sure. Illustrate, thanks for the Prime. Dr. Thunder, thanks for the 2 months. Am I caught up? F Conquest with the 11 months. How's the film photography coming along? I have not started yet. I don't have film. I purchased the film last night, so hopefully they ship out soon so I could start. But I'm excited. Liquid Paint with the Prime, King Poke with the 2 months, Mr. Mooner with the 2 months, Roman, Trillo with the 2 months, Chill Ghoster with the 4 months, and Wizard of the Coin things for the 6 months. What's the best way to clean desk pads? Mine looks like it's starting to fade around where I use the mouse. If it's fading, you can try washing it, but it is possible it's just faded due to too much friction. Most people, well, I don't know what desk pad you're using, but if you buy desk pads from any of the keyboard vendors, they are machine washable. All right, I have prepared. Wait, why did I do this? Let's Still need the PC. I have prepared 3 stabs. So we will do 3 stabs together. Alright chat, vote yes for 7U spacebar build, no for 625U spacebar build. Yes for 7U, no for 625. Yes. All right. Looks like we're going 7. Nice. Let me go grab. One more stab.
Hi.
We got 2 stabs to do. All Windows key bottom row? No. T-Rant, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Holy, Senko Floof, thank you so much for the tip. What are your thoughts on Maxim white gold coffee packets? White gold? It's not the worst. I do think... Wait, which one do I like? I still think the red one's the best. Red one's the best. White gold, okay. They have like a yellow / gold French one. That one's, I think, the least. White gold's alright though. I think red is still best. Goni, thank you so much for 20 months. What's your long-term business strategy in the custom keep space? My long-term business strategy in the custom keep space. You guys ready for this? My long-term. Taeha Types reveals his long-term business strat in the custom keyboard space is to buy every hype item that I can possibly afford and flip it for 5 times the price. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't really have plans. I don't intend to. Early on, when I was brainstorming, I had wild visions of potentially going into product design myself. And while that does still interest me, I don't think I'm going to enter into that field for as long as I can. I just want to stay as a content creator / I don't know, whatever you want to call me. Video streamer, live streamer. I just want to stay in that space for as long as I can. Yeah, I mean, it's like video and photo, that's what my passion is. I guess in a sense you could argue actually making products and selling them and having a business around that is probably more stable and profitable than being a content creator, but that's not really what I enjoy, nor do I have a background in it. So yeah, I just want to stay as a keyboard content creator for as long as I can. And I do still think there's tons of space for me to continue doing it. If the custom space ever dies out, if this does end up being a bubble that bursts and then people realize they don't want to be part of this hobby anymore, I could always just, I don't know, transition into pre-builts, join the plebs of the world, review gamer keyboards. I could possibly branch out into tech tuber space, sure. I could possibly branch out into video / photo space. And then if that doesn't work out, then I don't know. Maybe I just switch fields and start an entirely different business. Go back to software engineer. My brain has become way too smooth for software engineering. I have not written a single line of code this year. Goon, thank you so much for the 3 months. Droplet, thanks so much for the 5 months. Thank you all for teaching me about my quarantine. No problem. Extra, thanks for the 3 months. Oh, another potential path. I have been vlogging as well lately. I don't know if my vlogs ever take off. Maybe that's another avenue for me to go down as well. If you guys did not originally subscribe to Taeha Snipes because you did not want to watch my gameplay, consider subscribing now, as I do also upload vlogs of my life outside of keyboards. I will probably start vlogging some of like the behind the scene processes for when I make videos and whatnot. So yeah, there are vlogs on Taeha Snipes now. It's not just gaming content. Learn to surf? What is learning to surf going to help my business? What? I've been binging a lot of your VODs. I'm starting to shop around for parts for my own custom build. Thank you for getting me into it. No problem. I love your vlogs with your girl. I had it on when I ate breakfast. Thank you. Luxury custom surfboards. Time to go back to school, man. Oh, I don't want to go back to school. I do not. I don't know if I could get myself back into the mindset. The lifestyle is so different from being in school now. Mukbang eat keycaps. No. Tommy Hong, thank you so much for the 8 months. Fulfill the Asian parent dream of becoming doctor? I think it's way too late for me to pivot into the medical field. Age is just a number, bro. Age is just a number, yes. But I've lost too many ridges, like I said. Is there anyone that actually had somewhat of a Twitch career and then went back to school? I don't think that's possible. There's no way after hanging out with Twitch chat for years, someone has the mental capacity to go back into serious education or pursue academia. Med school's easy, just memorize the Krebs cycle. Yeah, but most Twitch streamers are smooth brain already. I actually don't think so. I actually think there's a lot of smart people. I mean, there's not a lot, but there definitely are respectable streamers, like, who are smart, and they're just kind of putting on a show, but like they are actually smart. Don't do it, Taeha. The MCAT is cheese. What kind of insult is that? The MCAT is cheese? What? Where are you buying your Korean instant coffee? I want to try it. If you go to any Korean grocery store, you can find it. You could probably purchase, I'm pretty sure you could purchase Korean instant coffee off Amazon. If you just Google like Maxim instant coffee, I would not be surprised if Amazon carries it. Some are smart, most are. Fuslie is hella smart. Okay, I don't know Fuslie enough to confirm that. I have met her. I don't know her enough. But Fuslie, I like her. You drink instant coffee? Not often, but I do, yes. Sometimes. Rogue Architect, thank you so much for the Prime. Eggla Boy, thanks for the bits. Making my first bow with Lube banana split switches. Nice. The Math Wiz 67, thanks for the Prime. Shui, thanks for the Prime as well. Amazon has everything? True. Hello, Chongosaurus. Also, tomorrow's stream will be delayed once again. Not because of my choice, but we are going to be checking out the Melody 65 keyboard tomorrow. I believe it's not the production, but very close to it. I was told there were some minor changes made to the production unit, but we're gonna check out the Melody 65 unit tomorrow, and that stream is going to start at 12:30 Pacific. Oh my goodness, Gio, hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. What? Thank you, thank you. And Gob Glob, thank you so much for gifting a sub as well. Holy, how are you doing, Gio? Gio, I have left the knife hobby. It feels bad. I have officially offloaded the majority of my collection. But yeah, we're gonna check out the Melody 65 tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. And then there's also a stream this Friday. We're getting an extra stream. I'm gonna be streaming on Friday as well. It's gonna be a late night stream starting at 8 p.m. Pacific. And we're gonna build up a N-dash with a caustics anodization done to it. So 3 streams this week. Mark your calendars. Rip, I work Friday. You work Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific, unless you're in a different. Zambumon N-dash? N-dash when? 8 p.m. Pacific on Friday. Because supposedly that's when the Alces are awake. 8 p.m. Find it works so lit. Oh, I think I actually saw Wold in chat earlier. I thought I saw him. I don't know if he's still here. This is very tight. Okay, I can't shove it in. Oh, wait, this is new on Heiny boards. It's labeled for where the stab should go. Very nice. I like it when PCBs do that. Holy, this is... Okay, it's not going in. Hold on. Hold on. It's way too tight. Chat, dry inks are PCB mount, right? Let me confirm. Yes, they are PCB mount. We see all your gray hairs? Yes, I have a lot. Because of Twitch chat. Danny Chu, thanks for the Prime. Flying Gowls, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Holy moly, why will this not go in? Okay. P Scoot with the Prime. Wallace's World, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Oh, is Helms Derp in here? Wait, I don't see a message from Helms Derp. Have you tried your coffee? I did, Charles. I did. I like it. My mom also really liked it. My mom generally, she doesn't like sour coffees. And then I gave her a cup of your coffee. And she was like, wow, this actually tastes good. She thinks sour coffee is trash. So she doesn't like anything with a sour taste. The ones I do like. It's very light roast, but I knew that beforehand. Yeah, it's not a bad bean. I like it. Thank you. Oh, hello, Faith. Pedon, thanks so much for the 2 months. How do I know if I am subbed? If you see you are subbed, Gamer Tiki. I see your sub badge. Subscribers have a badge next to their username. Are we using Durock or C3? These are Durock stabilizers. Any Alice keyboards y'all recommend right now? Rukia. You could also just go for a TGR Alice. You could also... What other public Alice style keyboards are there? I guess Nunu. I think I've seen Nunus being exchanged. Switch Couture, yeah. There's tons of acrylic layer Alices you can purchase as well. Switch Couture, Clavier sells one. I think SM Keyboards probably has one as well. Lots of options. MGA by Sneakbox. Who's that? Have I been out of the game for too long? I don't know. I haven't heard MGA by Sneakbox. Where did you get that big tub of 205 grade 0 from? From switchmod.net/Taeha types, one of my sponsors. Okay. Hopefully we will not need to retune any of these. Let's install this here. We got our switches. The NovelKeys dry blacks that were also switch filmed. Why no washers? I'm going to try. I am of the belief, not belief, okay, I trust Heine as a PCB maker to not put traces near the stabs in a way such that I will need washers. It might be possible I will need washers, but lately, I've just been gambling on the side of maybe I don't need washers with these guys. Can we call them rehydrated dry? Rehydrated dry blacks. 69D's nuts. Thank you so much for the bits, Tommy Hong. Alright, switches and PCB are going in pretty smoothly, as well as the plates, no issues there. Looking like it won't be a super rough build today. Oh wait, no, this is a TKL, so it's fine. The spacebar does worry me a little. I hope the spacebar doesn't come bite me in the butt. I'm going to guess it's fine because the cutout here is rather large. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's fine. I have found issues with Durock stabs. If you're building a 60% or a 65%, Durock stabs do stick out a bit more than what was it? Cherry stabs. So sometimes it actually interferes. That's what I found with the E6. I had to rebuild Candy Roo's build. So that's something you want to make sure it's done properly. But I mean, there's the F-row to counter that. The side one doesn't matter, but the spacebar might interfere. Unfortunately, we'll see. Hopefully it's fine though. What's the future of custom keyboards? Onboard AI? Dynamic feedback. Whoa. I think you're going ahead of yourself. Onboard AI. I'm not sure what you would use AI for on a keyboard, but Keyboards haven't even figured out optical yet. McMax, hello. Any Mode 80 build coming up? Not that I'm worried. They haven't reached out to me. I feel like I'm the only keyboard person they did not hit up. I have not received one to build. Juice 808, thanks for 2 months. McMax, oh, thanks for the 18 months. Costa Legas, thanks for the Prime. Dax, thanks for 2 months. Alon Spartan, thanks for the 11 months. It can play League of Legends for you? I don't know about that. Future of AI. I think definitely Bluetooth. As nice cables are, it would be nice if we somehow figure out wireless. What else would be cool? It would be cool. I don't know, smart keyboard. Like if you can activate your keyboard with your Alexa or Google Home. I don't know. I guess people might have a desire for a smart keyboard. It would be nice. It would be nice. Although this is more of a switch technology than a keyboard technology, I would say. Like what if you had I don't know, some kind of future tech where it can be a MX Brown if you want, it can be a linear switch if you want. Some kind of fluid or state changing material that depending on your mood, you can make it a linear switch, tactile switch, not something that you have to like change out, you know, on the fly. You just press a button and then boom, it just makes a bump, or boom, it just becomes a linear. Zeal's new switch, assuming Zeal's new switch is nice, something like that, but Zeal's new switch, you have to manually change it yourself. Like you have to physically, I'm guessing, take apart the switch, do some kind of modification and put it back on. But I could see that becoming a future cool tech, if that's even possible. I don't know.
Watching you sent me down the rabbit hole. I beat
no
up
rattle there.
ABD 75 비트 with creams and I joined the group by Buoda and K65 milkshake.
No rattle. Alright, no rattle anyway. Famal, thanks for the 2 months. Watching you sent me down the rabbit hole. Sorry. Holy cow, thanks for 4 months. Sir Hugo with the tier 1. Filipino, thanks so much for the 2 months. This isn't Pokemon's tier 3 sub option. You know what would be good? Better stabs? Yes. Yes and no. I feel like if better stabs were an option, no, I guess build services would still be a thing. Like as someone who offers a build service, and for tons of other streamers where their main source of income might be the build service itself and not the content aspect of it, if stabilizers did become, like if stabilizers got to a point where you just kind of install them without having to tune it at all, it could potentially put builders out of business, I think. Or I mean, it will be a good step forward towards putting builders out of business. And then the other half of that would be if hot swap becomes even better than it is. Like if hot swap one day becomes really good, really durable, and someone comes out with a stabilizer design that doesn't require any kind of modding, there's no real reason to have it built by someone else. Unless they're offering Switch Lube services, but I also did not install this properly. Every computer becomes mil-maxed? Yeah. Did you see GMK Rainy Day? It has a hunger kit. I'm not sure. Maybe I did. Has that kit been around for a while? That group buy or inches check? I feel like Rainy Day I saw a desk pad for. Alright, let us insert these. Why do you bag lube so often in the last time? Because I don't have enough time to hand lube my switches. And bag lubing, I don't think is all that bad. If you're on a time crunch, and if you're building with linear switches, as long as you shake for long enough, bag lubing is fine. What plate material? Alu? Yes, this is alu. You checked and you liked, but not the novelties. Okay. Yeah, it sounded familiar. Are you going to build a Titan 65? I'm not sure. Have not been reached out by them. How do you bag lube with the housings? You do not bag lube the housings. You just bag lube the stems and springs. Do you have a favorite plate material? Yes, still aluminum for me. Melody, thanks so much for the 19 months. And I think I'm caught up. Have you thought about getting into VR gaming? No. Cartoon 91, hello. I'm guessing you just finished school. Opinions on Blue Alps? I love Blue Alps. They're one of my all-time favorite switches. No horror games on VR? Hello, Cass. I haven't played many horror games in general. I don't know. I guess I haven't tried VR to see the appeal. Having to set it up is kind of annoying too. You have to like set up the cameras. You have to wear a headset. I wear glasses, so I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of disturbance. Oh yeah, how do people who wear glasses, do they just wear contacts or what? Does wearing glasses not really affect wearing a VR headset? VR headsets are very glasses friendly. Even if your glasses are big, like what if you have like those really large wireframe glasses? Just improve your vision? I don't know, maybe... I am... You wear glasses on the outside of the headset. Okay, Kendall. Okay. Okay, for anyone who is knowledgeable on LASIK, can you get LASIK? Actually... I am open to LASIK. I suppose. I got LASIK, best use of my money of my life. So even if I got LASIK though, I think I would still wear glasses. I don't like the way I look without glasses. Like even if people got used to my face without glasses, even if I got used to my face without glasses, I think I would still wear glasses. Whether it's fake or has a prescription, I would still wear glasses. But I guess it would help for like VR gaming. Oh, it would make sunglass selection so much easier. Because currently I have to get prescribed sunglasses as well. I guess it would make sports and working out easy too. I've been doing Chloe Ting. It is a little annoying when I get too sweaty. And then my glasses just start sliding off my face. Because of all the sweat.
I wanted to start building.
Mellow Milk, thanks so much for the tip. What website do you use to butt your keyboard or PCBs? I'm guessing you meant buy your keyboard, PCBs. I use any of my sponsors linked in my description box. If you look under the stream, there's a sponsors panel. Some of them carry PCBs. Jaguar, thank you so much for the Prime. Snarky shot, thanks so much to Prime as well. Surgery eyeball, too spooky for me. Isn't LASIK pretty safe now though? It's like pretty advanced. Is there still a precaution to take when doing LASIK? Hasn't it like advanced to the point where it's pretty easy and safe for doctors to do? You should look into trans PRK instead of LASIK. I see. Taking off contacts. Oh, I cannot do contacts. My eyes are already dry as it is. If I were to wear contacts, I just can't. Like my eyes are, I'm just a dry boy in general. I know, but I would pretty much be putting on eye drops like every 2 hours. I already put on eye drops like 3 to 4 times a day without contacts. Could you imagine if I had contacts? I'd be putting it on like double. How bad is your eyesight? -4, -3.75. I actually just got my eyes tested last week. Be a lizard and lick your eyeballs constantly. I wish my tongue reached my eyes. That was almost same as me before I got LASIK done. Ooh. Where's my astigmatism getting at? Oh, I'm so sad. I got my eyes checked and apparently my astigmatism got worse. Yeah, it feels bad. Mine's not like extreme, but it did get worse. I guess it's all this computer staring that I've been doing. -0.25, -0.75? Wait, that's like not that bad. That's really good eyesight. I think astigmatism is common. Yeah. Yeah, my prescription's getting to the point where like if I can't really get big glasses anymore. I mean, I can, but the lens is going to be very thick. Why is sub only mode a thing? I thought this was beginner friendly content, but what's the point if you can't interact without paying to subscribe or waiting for channel points? Taeha types, and enough with the ads every 2 minutes. All right, 2 things to address that, Yakbots. Hopefully you're listening. Why is sub mode only a thing? Because if sub mode is off, I would literally be getting asked, what is the best keyboard for gaming? What do you think about the Am Pro 2? What do you think about the Ducky 1-2 Mini every second? And people spam that. So that is why we are now on sub mode only. I'm sorry if that deters you from chatting, but that's the reality of live streaming on Twitch on a gaming platform. That's all little kids care about. What's the best keyboard for gaming? Have you tried this gaming keyboard? And I'm not going to subject my chat to that, especially the paying patrons. There's just other outlets for that. Unfortunately, I can't deal with that. No one can deal with that. As for the ads every 2 minutes, that's probably Twitch's end. Twitch has been experimenting with more ads. It's not something I can do really. I don't know if you guys are aware of the behind the scenes stuff that has been going on with Twitch. Twitch has been pushing for more ads, more mandatory ads as well. So if you guys have been hit with ads, I can't really do much about that. I also saw a tweet recently saying Twitch also stopped alerting for raids with like under 10 viewers or something, which also pissed off a lot of people. So I don't know what Twitch is doing, but yeah, they're like experimenting with stuff. So I'm sorry. There's not much I can do on that as well. Twitch being dumb, yeah. I mean, I don't think more ads is necessarily a bad thing. I think ads are a necessary evil. And it's weird because ads are pretty much accepted on YouTube. No one complains about ads on YouTube. But on Twitch, you get hit with an ad, everyone complains. I have heard some legitimate cases for being hit with ads, but I think it's mostly a cultural thing. Twitch started off originally, it never really pushed ads, and it was always this mentality of you pay for a subscription and you don't get hit with ads. Whereas YouTube was always just you get served ads. So I think it's a cultural thing. The platform's just evolving. People are probably going to complain for like, assuming ads do become like the norm on Twitch, people are going to complain for like half a year and then it'll just become the norm. No one's going to complain. With all the subs, do they really need ads? Yes, they do. Despite all the subs that the top tier streamers are bringing in, that's still, it doesn't scale. Who has the biggest sub count right now? Who has the highest sub count? What, Nick Merckx? How many subscribers does he have? 80,000 subscribers, is that it? Nick Merckx probably has 60,000 subscribers. Okay, Nick Merckx, let's say he has 60,000 subscribers, right? And how big of a crowd does he stream to? Like 20,000, 30,000 on average? 60,000 a month, let's say. Let's say he keeps 60,000 subscribers a month. He holds that consistently. Let's say probably at his level, he has a better deal with Twitch, meaning Nick gets more of the cut of a subscription than Twitch does. Currently, if a normal streamer shares 50% of subscriptions with Mr. Bezos. So every time you subscribe, Twitch takes half, streamer takes half. But for someone like Nick Merckx, I'm pretty sure it's public. They could, I think some big ones can even just take the full amount. I don't know, but it's probably 70-20 or 80-30. Wait, that's 70-30, 70-30 or 80-20. Where 80 and 70 is what the streamer takes. That's not a lot of money for Twitch to uphold their server costs, paying their employees. A sub is still a sub. How YouTube has survived is because they have scalable ads. That's also the other issue of Twitch currently. There just isn't enough there aren't enough ads going around. Like, you're probably hit with the same ads every time you go to a stream and you get hit with ads. And I believe the ads currently, they're all fixed or something. $5 is a halal in New York City. True. Ludwig and Devin Nash had a good convo of it. Yeah, if you guys want to hear about the whole Admageddon going on Twitch, check out Devin Nash's talk. Ludwig also very insightful about it as well. Cass, oh my goodness, thanks for gifting a sub. Gandalf with a sub as well, thank you, thank you. Mike G, thank you so much for the 2 months. Solar Flare with the 4 months. Asden Live with the Prime. Thuggingtons, thanks for the Prime. Akarshi with the 8 months. Bathe and Ape, thank you so much for the Prime. Whoa, thanks for the Prime. If you made $250 for every YouTube sub, okay, that's different. There's no way that works out. I don't think there's ever been a point where YouTubers have been paid for subscriptions. Why would I get Topper badge on this channel when I can have one extra halal meal this month? Okay. Snarky Shot, thank you so much for the $5 tip. Long time lurker, but a big fan. I want to build my first key. Was thinking going along with KBD Bella. What do you think about the brand, and have you seen the new design? I mean, I'm sponsored by KBD fans, so hopefully that instills some confidence into the brand. KBD fans has been around for a while. They're definitely one of the more popular companies and brands in the space. It's Noven, thanks for the Prime. Killbox, no Ultra, thanks for the 5 months. What's the first thing you recommend getting for getting into keyboards? I would say figure out what switch you like. You can join, yes. I mean, YouTube does have subscriptions too, but I don't think it's nearly as popular as Twitch subscriptions are. Much love from hot ass Arizona, working on KB right now, putting in some Durock yellow linears in my Tofu 60% keyboard right now while watching you. Nice. How hot is it in Arizona right now? People say switches are most important, but I can't decide on caps. People say switches are most important? I mean, it depends. I noticed I use lube for stabs now instead of dielectric grease and Teflon grease. Which one is better? I do think Krytox 205 Grade 0 is a slightly better product, but dielectric grease and Teflon grease still work perfectly fine. Sorry, but ad-based revenue is like a tumor infecting nearly all mediums. If I had the option to not see an ad, I'm going to use it. Oh boy. Grab. This guy. Grab. Oh wait, he's replying to someone. Sorry, but ad-based revenue is like a tumor infecting nearly all mediums. If I have the option to not see an ad, I'm going to use it. Is he subbed? No, he's not subbed. He used channel points. Do you realize you're asking for something for nothing? Do you know why ads exist? Ads exist because Twitch isn't forcing you into a Netflix kind of model. You either have to pay to be on the platform like Netflix, and then you get access to the content, or you go the YouTube and Twitch route where the content is technically free, but to fuel that freeness, you get faced with ads. You gotta give some to take some. You got, Nathan, you get money from picking the money tree that came for a keyboard bill, leaving with an inspirational sermon on supporting creators. I'm just saying. I guess I don't like ads, but you can not get ads while still supporting creators. Y'all kids seriously never had to watch commercials growing up? Ooh, that's another thing. That might be a cultural thing. Okay, I'm not that old. I'm old, but I'm not that old. But I still had to go through broadcast television. But like, kids born in like 2010, they didn't grow up watching TV. They just grew up watching YouTube and TikTok and Vines. They don't know what it's like to sit through commercial breaks. Zoomers never saw commercials? Yeah. I mean, they even have the choice to skip some ads. Some ads are skippable. You don't have a skippable ad on broadcast television. You sit there and you watch it, or you go and do something else during the ad. Just because people grew up with ads doesn't make it justified. That is correct. But do you have a better solution to keep the platform running while providing free content? The reason why ads still exist is because no one has come out with a better solution. It's either you're forced into subscription-based plans like Netflix, like Hulu, or any of these other streaming platforms, or you provide free content and you get hit with ads. If you have a solution to replace ads with something else, you are sitting on a multi-million-dollar idea right now. Go take it up to a company and see what they say. Actually, ads exist because there is currently no other better solution. Why are you explaining this concept? Oh, it's just something interesting to talk about. Unhappy, thanks for the 2 months. Grab, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Wait, why'd you give subs? You're not subscribed though. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Turtles Lick Me, thank you so much for the 3 months. Dipatome, thanks for the 2 months. Lab, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Killbox, no, thanks for 5 months. Alright, I think I'm caught up. I support creators I enjoy doesn't mean I want to watch an ad. No, I agree with you, Grab. No one likes ads. I don't like ads. New Twitch ads are interrupting content. That should not be okay. But that's what gets people. That's if you're a company who's in the market for ads, would you really want to place ads that just show up as a small tiny box on the bottom right hand corner of a stream? You also have to make ads marketable, which is the other problem. Like, yes, you can do non-invasive ads, but then that raises the question of, is that going to entice people to, or is that going to entice people to bid on ads? One other aspect of this is that in order for platforms like Twitch, Netflix, etc. to exist, they need to fund the infrastructure. And a big source of revenue for these platforms is the aggregate user data they can sell to advertisers in order to them. Yes, that is also true. The user data, that's also big. I mean, not like every major company doesn't have your user data already, but yes, user data is also important. Demographics are important, which is also surprising considering Twitch doesn't give you much on analytics. It provides you pretty much nothing compared to what YouTube analytics gives you. Yeah. Get rid of ads and instead use integrated sponsored content instead. That is not something Twitch can enforce. That's a streamer by streamer individual. You can't just force streamers to have integrated sponsor segments. That happens on a stream by stream basis. Force streamers to give shoutouts to Travis Scott. Sometimes I'll get Magnum condom ads for no reason and I'm 14. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I am not protecting Twitch's ad choices. I don't really have a control over that. I will say Twitch's selection of ads is very, it needs a lot of work. Also weird that they focus that kind of ad on a gaming oriented platform. As if they expect gamers to have a need for it. I don't think people realize that companies bids on ads and those ads run where the platform thinks. Yes, that is also correct. I think a lot of people don't understand how ads work. That is also true. Like, people have to realize that you don't just buy, I mean, maybe sometimes you can buy ad placements, but oftentimes companies are bidding against other companies to buy ad time. If the streamer runs 3 minutes of ads every 60 minutes, then Twitch won't push the ads automatically. Yes, that is also correct. That is correct. But the reason why people are complaining is because a lot of streamers don't run ads in the first place. So having to suddenly run 3 minutes of ads within the course of an hour, people notice that. And a lot of people are taking up to arms about it.
나이스.
Tfue runs like an ad every 10 minutes? Yeah. I would too if I was Tfue. At his size, he probably makes my monthly income off like a stream's worth of ads. The amount of money companies place into advertising and ads is ridiculous. And if you have the viewer count to sustain that, like, you make bank. Off topic from ads, but what's the best way to try out new switches? I would say going to a meetup is the best way. But that's not happening with COVID. So I guess your next best option is to just buy a switch tester. But even then, switch testers aren't perfect. It's very different just pressing a single switch on a tester bed versus actually typing on a full board with the switch you want to try out. But it's very expensive to buy builds with the switch you want, or just you can get a hot swap keyboard and just keep buying sets of switches, but that also adds up quickly. So I would say start off with a switch tester, narrow it down to like maybe a couple switches you really liked, and then buy a hot swap keyboard, and then buy full sets of those and then try those. But ideally, it would be nice if you could just go to a keyboard meetup and then try out other people's boards that have been built with switches you're interested in.
신다이픈 큐트.
Just have a few hundred switches in your inventory? Nice. I imagine you could also get with the AZ keys. Yeah, I mean, it definitely helps just spamming like 4 keys instead of 1 key too. But it is a very different experience just going like this versus actually typing. All right. Was I not subbed this whole time? Yeah, because you hate me in biz. I'm just kidding. Sad I came into the community at the start of COVID and can't go to any meetups. Oh, Persian 9 King. I'm so sorry. I am not ghosting you. I've just been busy. If I don't get back to you this week, ping me again. I might be busy, but I do remember I have something I owe you. Right shift? Did I miss? Oh, you're right. Chaeyoungi, hello. Loving your interestingly different kind of vlogs. Yeah, I've been branching out, Chaeyoungi. How are you doing? All right, no longer missing. Old school LASIK uses a very sharp scalpel or laser to cut a flap off the upper, well, this is very technical, epithelium layer, which is lifted up. Trans PRK uses a laser to burn through that laser and then correct into a single step process. Ah, I see. Well, if I ever get LASIK or whatever kind of eye corrective surgery, I would most likely do it in Korea, where plastic surgery and the likes is very advanced and cheap. I don't know if I trust any US surgeon for my eyeballs or going under the knife. I don't know. About to hit the hey, unfortunately I miss watching your stream. This time difference? Yeah. Although my Wednesday streams are more friendly. Korean LASIK doesn't last as long because they kind of don't go deep enough. Oh. Are you saying I should get it done in the States, Cass? I mean, my LASIK only has to last until like I'm 50, right? Am I really gonna care about wearing glasses when I'm 60s? My eyes will probably have deteriorated to the point where I just need glasses when I'm 60. US surgeon gonna charge you 20K just for walking to the door? That's true. I heard LASIK is pretty cheap in Korea. Do you think Korean doctors are better? When it comes to plastic surgery, yeah. But Korea is also just cheaper. I got it done in the States. I went to a doctor who holds a patent for a slightly modified procedure that was meant to be used for 65-plus-year-olds. Oh, wow. All right. Cass is 65 plus years confirmed. How different does hot swap feel compared to solder? Does not feel different at all. Alright, where's my iron? Right there. Power. Move this, don't want to get this burned. I need my solder. Have the cats ever tried churu? I don't know what churu is. Would you recommend more a hot swap PCB than a classic PCB? If you're new to the hobby, I would say I recommend hot swap. What do you think of keyboards that have more than one type of switch? I'm not a fan. Unless it's done well.
What's up, chat?
I could see it being okay. Like Topro, the variable weight, I don't think it's all that bad. It is technically different switches since you have different strengths of the dome across the keyboard. Yeah. What brand of soldering iron materials do you recommend? If you type in exclamation gear, it should link you all the parts that I use and recommend. All right. Oh wait, this fan's not on. GG, I'm stupid. Hold on. Hold on, I need a cable for this. If I had soldering experience, would it not really matter? What do you mean? What would not matter? All right, I can solder now. It's been a while since we did sponsor time. Did we do sponsor time? No, it was last Tuesday we did sponsor time. All right. We have a couple sponsors of Taeha types that I recommend everyone to check out if you are in the market for buying keyboard components. The first sponsor that we have is Dixie Mech. Head on over to dixiemech.com/Taeha types. I believe GMK DualShot Extras are going live on the 7th, which is tomorrow. I think I've been a 21-month sub for the last 3 months. GG. So be sure to mark your calendars if you guys missed out on GMK DualShot. Very nice looking set. It's going live tomorrow. You can also currently join the group buy for SA DualShot if you like the SA variant better. Using code SWEET-TAY at checkout saves you 5% off in-stock items at Dixie Mech, where you can also purchase tons of desk mats, keyboard cases, keyboard bags, and hopefully keyboards in the future. Check out dixiemech.com/Taeha-types. Didn't GMK DualShock... Wait, GMK DualShot was the extras, not... Did I read the email wrong? They already sold out? What? Okay, I must have read the email wrong. I thought it was October 7th. Guess it was October 6th. Whoops, you cannot pick up the extras anymore. The next sponsor that we have is KBD Fans. Head on over to kbdfans.com. Sold out in 20 seconds. Feels bad. I believe the keyboard we are building tomorrow, the Melody 65, will be available and vendored through KBD Fans. So if you guys are in the market for a relatively affordable 65% keyboard, tune into tomorrow's stream. We're going to check it out. But that's where I recommend a lot of beginners to start off. They have tons of parts in stock, ready for purchase, which is somewhat rare in this hobby. And they carry tons of affordable yet still pretty nice quality products. Check out kbdfans.com. Faster sellout time than the 3080s. The next sponsor that we have is Keycult. Head on over to keycult.com. They make some very nice, fantastic, high-end custom keyboard cases that pretty much everyone loves, I think, at this point. But check them out. They also live stream themselves working the CNC machine from time to time on their Twitch channel on Twitch. Also Keycult on Twitch, as well as hold some update streams where they just kind of talk with their community. Go check out keycult.com. Do you know if there's going to be an 8008 round 2? I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon. It hasn't been too long. I mean, Dixie has tons of key sets currently in the pipeline, so... But I wouldn't be surprised if it runs again. The next sponsor that we have is NovelKeys. Head on over to novelkeys.xyz, where you can purchase tons of keycap sets, keyboards. I believe the NK65 entry edition, someone said, is running tomorrow. Let's see. I think GMK Sloth ended. Did it end? GMK Sloth ended. GMK Monokai material still live. You can also purchase tons of desk mats, switches, lube, springs, keyboard merch, you name it. I do have a discount code, NovelKeys, using code Taeha at checkout saves you 5% off in-stock items. Next we have Prime Keyboards. Head on over to primekb.com/Taeha-types, where you can purchase some T1 tactile switches, alpacas whenever they come back in stock. I've been saying that for a long time. Desk key switch films, DSA keycap sets, and hopefully keyboards soon. Check out primekeyboards.com. Have you ever used sprit springs in a build? Particularly their slow curved springs. I have used sprit springs, but not their slow curved springs. but I have tried slow curve springs in general, and I do like them. Whoa, BT, thank you so much for the raid. What the? I didn't know you were streaming. I don't know why that didn't go off, but thank you. Alex, not the line things with tier 1, alpha things with 8 months, recomp things with 2 months, UC things with 3 months, the rice ring with the 6 months, scoop with the prime, cosmic cause with the 6 months, invis with the 21 months, Shane, rise, and their things with 500 bits. I'm sitting here freeloading. You don't have to feel bad. Chiang things with 11 months, Lowe's Pro with the tier 1, G4 live things with 2 months, Intoxicated God with the 2 months, TBM Blue with the 9 months, Maxter with the 2 months, Zaya's things with the prime, it's Marble Pot with the 2 months, The Hero with the prime, Monster Home things with the 2 months sub. Hello, we're building the a Jaguar today. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Welcome if you're coming from BT stream. What'd you stream today, Mr. BT? Oh, also BT, you need to send me something. If you're gonna send me it. Yeah, hopefully your stream went well. How are you doing? We're building a keyboard from Singa Keyboards. All right, where was I? We just did Prime Keyboards. The next sponsor that we have is SwitchMod. Head on over to switchmod.net/Taeha. That's where I got all of my lubes from. Using my affiliate link saves you 4% off your lube purchases. And last but not least, we have Mr. Zeal from over at zealpc.net/Taeha, where you can get some expansive boutique switches, Telios, very smooth linear switches, Zelios V2s, very tactiles, and comes in a variety of spring weights. And you can also purchase silent variants of both of them if you're into silent switches. And soon ZealPC will have a clicky switch offering. Check out zealpc.net/Taeha. I also am not sponsored by other companies, but I do have affiliate links for some of them. If you do want to help support the channel, affiliate links are one of the ways to do so. If you check out the sponsors panel underneath the stream, I have affiliate links for other companies you may enjoy, such as GroveMade, Drop, Kono, and of course Amazon affiliate links. Consider using them. Halo Clear are more tactile than Zelios, by the way. That is not true. Maybe Zelios V1s, but definitely not V2s. Iron 180 or Andromeda? Well, I haven't tried or typed on the Andromeda yet. Can't really compare a keyboard that has been released for a long time to a keyboard that's just been announced. Have you checked out GMK Noir? Yes, I have. I will be joining. I already have one of the novelty keycaps from GMK Noir. Mr. Salvin sent me an early keycap. Any suggestions for linear switches? Current, future, or restock? I've been looking at tangerines and silks. Both are nice. Any of the JWK linears I also really like as well. Alpacas, mauves. Well, there's tons of them. The silk series also nice as well. I honestly recommend the silks over dries if it's your entry into linear switches, as silks are essentially dries, but they come pre-lubed, and the pre-lubing is decent. It doesn't have that drop pre-lube shenanigan business. I would say go for silks. Did you get the Moth switch for the Zenith Moth? I did not. So many JWK recolors recently? Yeah. What's more crazy is that they sell out. And I feel like them selling out, it's a mix of there's just way too many people in the hobby currently, and it's also just a mix of people not realizing it's just a recolor switch. I would be curious what the spread is. Like, how many people purchase these recolors because they think it's some novel new switch? And how many people are purchasing it because they just haven't tried JWK switches yet and they're in need of JWK switches? I wonder what the spread is. Because, I mean, there definitely is... I do think there is a shortage for JWK switches currently. Like, alpacas were supposed to be restocked a long time ago, but still haven't been restocked. Like, there's a lot of people in the hobby currently, and the demand, or sorry, the supply just can't keep up. What's being recolored? A lot of switches are recolored. You'll hear them being called as recolored switches, where essentially the specs are the same. The only thing that's different about it is just that the colors are different. I purchased recolor because I'm in need and popular ones. I see. I got rid of my mobs, so I recently bought the banana split ones because they're readily available. Do you prefer to type, not game, or linear or tactile? I use both. YKZ Boards, thanks for the 2 months. Oh wow, it's Pauline to the Prime. Jamalina, thanks for the Prime. Why Gamer Tiki? The banana split is one of them. I don't think the banana split is unique. Isn't the banana split also just a recolored? Is there something unique about them? The banana split also has its own slew of issues with lack of communication or some miscommunication going on, and yeah. Right, the macho switch, that's what it was. I have not tried this macho switch either. I'm going to build my first keyboard senior stream, so I build my confidence. It's going to be key with it. Do you recommend any of the switches instead? I want a smooth linear with a good thockiness. If you want a smooth linear, I would say ditch the creams, especially if it's your first custom. And go for silks. It's 2018 Holy Pandas all over again. I think banana splits are a proprietary JWK mold different from Pacas, etc. I see. I see. A proprietary mold. Jeff, hello. Thank you so much for the 17 months. Jaguar, why not leopard? I don't know, man. I didn't get to name this. This is what Elaine called it. Maybe the leopard will be... I mean, she's got to make a leopard at some point, right? She already has the ocelot. She has the jaguar now. Leopard's got to come. Maybe a hyena. Maybe a puma. Why not panther? That is a missed opportunity. She should have called this the panther. I like that name, the Panther TKL. Vemi, whoa, thank you so much for the 2 months. Are there any disadvantages to hot swapped to soldered other than easy to swap? Yes, those hot swap sockets don't last long. It's nice at first when you can do it a couple times, but they're not rated for that long. Booty Jige, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. No like leopard, I'm out? What do you mean no like leopard? But which Topper switch is the thockiest? What? What do you mean which Topper switch? I'm being baited, huh? Tim, I feel like you've been here for a while. Captain Space, thanks so much for the 2 months. And Kerbox, thanks for the 3 months. They don't last long, like you can't replace them too many times. Yes, those hot swap sockets are only rated for around 100 insertions. After you take out a switch and push a switch in around 100 times, there's a good chance that socket won't work anymore. Or you'll have to replace it or fix it. Do you not know about the Novel Cream Silk Topra? Oh my monster mom, thank you so much for the 300 bits. Alright. What has people's reception? Actually, don't tell me. Do not tell me what people think of the Jaguar yet. I do know a ton of people already built it up. I didn't hear their thoughts though. I just kind of tuned in to a couple during the build process, but I didn't stick around for too long to see their final thoughts and end results. I'm hoping it sounds good though. It's gonna be gummy O-ring mount, so. Apiary said that you only use Topra and HHKB because they give you free stuff. Are you trolling me, Lucas? What? Maddie, hello. Hot swap or solder for my first build? If it's your first build, I say go hot swap. Unless you want to venture into soldering. And if you have a switch that you already know you really like, might as well solder it in. She actually said that? No cap? Why? She must have been sarcastic. Thoughts on the Mark 65? I have not heard of this keyboard called the Mark 65. I did not check Keycap all week actually. What does the Mark 65 offer? And is it made by someone named Mark? What is the best hot swappable build for a budget? Depends what your budget is. If you're looking for hot swap and cheap, I would say just get a GMMK. Yes, a 65-year-old Mark made the keyboard. Huh, I have not seen it. Isn't that Mark 65%? Being sold by boardsource.xyz is trying to be an unlimited group buy for sub 300. Wait, I don't see the Mark 65 on their website. Oh no, I see it. The Mark 65. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, they're offering ISO and ANSI. And all these splits while maintaining hot swap capability. What? What does their PCB look like? Are they not using KL hot swap sockets? Hold on. Is this gonna leak anything? No. They're offering ISO ANSI with all these splits while maintaining hot swap. I'm guessing they're gonna use Milmax. You can't do that. That's not physically possible with Kale hot swap, right? When the RGB lighting is turned on, the interlocking mechanism huh. They are using Kale. Look at the pictures. Oh, this one? How are they going to fit in Is that possible? I don't think that's possible. Hold on, someone linked me something. Yeah, I'm seeing this picture, but this doesn't reveal anything. This is just a render, I think. Or maybe it's a prototype. Some sockets are north facing. Even if they are north and south, if they're alternating, could you? I don't know, maybe you could, I guess. I've just never seen one. And I can't visualize it on my head. But that's interesting. Interesting. That is very interesting. Design-wise, I don't think it looks terrible. Wait, is this for just the case? It contains a coiled... They're gonna offer a coiled Type-C cable. What? Really? Coiled Type-C cable plus Oh wait, I just saw the layout. This is not... I'm not a fan of the layout. But 250, I mean, assuming the parts are well made, 250 plus a coil Type-C, I don't think it's a terrible price, but yeah. Cart Smooth, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Big Max Onions, thanks for the tier 1. Alright, let me continue soldering. Yeah, I don't like the layout, I don't like the look of it anymore, but hopefully it turns out well. What's your favorite linear switch and why, if I may ask? I have a command, exclamation, I think it's best linears. I don't have an all-time favorite linear though. I'm not too picky. What board was that? That was the Mark 65. Unlimited sounds scary. I don't have experience with the board source. Are these people capable of fulfilling? I've never purchased from these folks. Are you getting a Vega? I will try to. I did see they announced their thing, their post. Unlimited is definitely scary, yeah, especially if it's for a... I mean, 250 is still somewhat expensive, but it's not outside the reach for a lot of people in the hobby. If it turns out they receive like multiple thousands of orders, hopefully they have the means to. Oh, board source. Are these the actual board source, folks? Account created June 28th. Still has default profile pic. This is Quinn. Is Quinn the owner of board source? I am actually not too familiar with you guys. Wait, the coiled cable doesn't come with it. Sorry, confusion. These guys are scam. What? The website says kit contains. I was gonna say if it contains a coiled Type C cable, that's a bold claim. Quinn is not Mark fake. True, this is the Mark 65. It's not the Quinn 65. I saw board source vent. I don't know. Sounds like an imposter account, guys. I don't know. Deadly Confusion, thanks so much for the 9 months. Oh, and thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, board source. That means our kit configurator has it as an option is all. Other listings are the same. The main feature of our website is the kit configurator for other kits. I see. I will have to check out this kit configurator. I feel like for a lot of people that are new, when it says kit contains, they're gonna assume this keyboard comes with a cable. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. Our Salcurios Roselios just recolored Helios with a different spring. Yes. I actually think I'm taking longer to solder today than stabilizers. People ask for your favorite switches too often. What are your least favorite switches? I couldn't tell you. I haven't tried. I know there are tons of bad switches out there that are somewhat unanimously agreed on. I haven't tried all of them, so that's why I don't have it as a command. But there are some pretty bad switches out there. To name one, Cherry MY sucks booty. If you have a Cherry MY board, just throw it away. MX Blues, I would take Blues over Cherry MY. MX Browns are not bad switches. They're not great most of the time, but I will still take Cherry MX Browns over Cherry MY. All right, 3 more switches. Didn't cool off quickly. MX Brown greater than Holy Panda? Honestly, I can get by that statement. Holy Panda's kind of boring now. Maybe because I've had them for so long. But they don't excite me as much as they used to. Yeah, the Holy Panda's excitement has worn off a long time ago. Okay, I think I finished soldering. Let us now check for straightness. Holy Panda's too rounded for me? Dress. If you think Holy Pandas are too rounded. Wait, have you tried other rounded bump switches? Do you not like a round bump? Round bumps are the best though. Rise of the light tactiles? Yes, I agree. Bring back light tactiles. The keyboard community needs to start. We need to stop idolizing and jerking off to giant bumps. Just because you have a larger bump doesn't mean you have a better switch. Yo, Cal, what's up? Bring back comfortable levels of tactility that give you enough of a bump, but don't destroy your fingers. Speaking like someone with a small bump? Yes, I have small PP, so that translates to I like small PP switches. I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't want a big bump switch that hurts me. I want a pleasurable, comfortable typing experience. Yo, Maddie, what are you doing? You know, sometimes. Hello, Ed. Why are you guys all just coming out of? You guys just lurking and just coming out after I make that one statement? SMH. Everyone knows this about how you use it? Yes, it's not the size of the bump that matters. It's how does that bump feel and how do you use it? That's not a statement, that's a message. One more. It's the motion of the ocean. I regret coming here. Why, Zias? Why? Alright. $155 words per minute small bump greater than 90 words per minute large bump. Alright. Caps lock looks good. Left shift looks good. Bottom left side looks good as well. Is the chat ever in follow mode? Nope, not anymore. Maybe, sometimes. It does sometimes become not sub mode. Alright, backspace. Looking pretty good. Pipe key, not straight though. We'll need to fix pipe. Let it heat up back again. Okay. Jam, thank you so much for the 2 months. Are you going to build the Alpine? I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Still not straight. And Keenan Mods, thank you so much for the bits. The S key is where the key. Yes, I do realize I'm not putting this keycap on though. This is not the final keycap. Okay. Enter. Just slightly crooked. Did I miss why there's a missing cap on the Ocelot? Nope, it's missing because I sold it. And I haven't replaced it. Except for the key bows, these keycaps are for sale. Can you put poison in my build when I send it for you to put together? What? Do you think I just own poison? That I just have poison laying around in my house to just give to you? Alright. Let's see if I missed a switch.
더 어드벤처 키모어즈 오리지널리 마인.
Reset. Oh, test matrix is available. Gosh. Dank. Keyboard works. Did not miss a single switch. Alright, I'm gonna go wash my hands, chat. BRB. Too much of anything could be poisonous? True. Too much of anything is not good. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Be right back, chat. I'm back. Corgi Butts, thanks for the 2 months. The Adventure Chemo was originally mine? Wait, did I really buy it off Corgi Butts? I forget who I bought it off of. The Adventure Chemo. That was... It was... if I remember, I think DJ Suede organized a 3-way trade for me for it. Did I actually... Was it actually you, Corgi Butts? If it is, thank you. You own it. Chemos, I think, unless I hit the streets, I will never sell my chemos. I just love them too much. We should do a stream where if you chat, you get banned. All right, enjoy your ban, Lucas. You just chatted. Yep, through DJ Suede trade? Yeah. I remember. It might have been a year ago. More than a year ago. It's been old. I've held this. I've had this for a long time. All right, Wholesome Bear, thank you so much for the prime. You can now assemble this keyboard. He got his egg. I got a Retrowave Bro Cap, and you got the chemo. Nice. Nice, nice. Man, I really wish it would come back. The sculpt is so nice. I even DM'd Retro Chick and I think I got ghosted. I was like, I'm willing to throw money at you. I'll ask for a commission piece. Name your price. I'm willing to drop some hot cash. Feels bad. Is it worth it to lube and film switches or just lube? I don't think every switch needs filming. Just depends on the switch, really. Yokai, thank you so much for the tier 2 sub for 2 months. Thank you, thank you. And Ryan LWH, thank you so much for the prime. Did you ever find any biverted blue chemos? No, I haven't really been searching. After I got the Adventure Time, I was searching for the other colorways, but no one really reached out. No one really was selling or looking to trade it. And I haven't really been looking for artisans the past, I want to say 2 years. I've just kind of been, I have been joining raffles here and there, but I haven't been like actively looking to trade or buy any, so. I don't even know who has the biverted blues or if they're still even around, the owners of them. How much do chemos go for? I'm not too sure. I don't know what market price is for this. At the time when I was going for these, which was probably 2 years ago, they weren't that expensive. I think it was probably around 150. It wasn't expensive, but the issue was no one was looking to sell them because the people who have chemos, they're pretty much like in their forever home. Like you probably have never seen a chemo for sale or even for trade. No one really lists chemos. But at least 2 years ago, it was around 150. I don't know, maybe now they might go for more, but yeah, the issue is finding one. Around 500 to 600? No way. Chemos go for 500 to 600 now? Are you telling me that's... Should I move my chemos? Why are Rama Works stuff so expensive? Are they like the supreme of the key world? I would not call Rama the supreme of the key world. No, I think that is insulting Rama. Rama Works is expensive because of the quality they put out combined with their, definitely brand name value. You are paying a large part for the branding, but they are also putting out exceptional work. I would compare Rama more to a higher end brand. So Rama can afford his Insta Bling? Oh man, Rama's Insta Bling is, whew. Sometimes I question what I'm doing with my life. It's not limited quality either? Yeah, a lot of Rama stuff isn't quality, limited. It's just, you kind of have to be there at the right time to purchase the product you want, and then if you miss it, you just have to wait for it to come back. They don't rerun products after the first batch is done, just immediately. You have to wait a little bit. Over 2 years ago, they were a collab between Retro. Yes, that was. All right, so now we need to assemble this. I believe I just put the gummy strip around. Like so. And there is a cutout here. I'm gonna guess the gummy strip goes over. Would it go over? No, maybe not over. Maybe it goes under. Over or under? It goes over? No, it goes under. Why would it go over? Doesn't make... You guys are hard trolling me. I'm pretty sure it goes under. Does it actually go over? No way. Oh, wait. I also forgot the foam. Foam. Why don't you have an open chat where everyone can talk in Discord? I think maybe he does deserve the ban. There is. There are many open chats where you can talk in my Discord. There are actually too many open chats you can talk in on my Discord. I'm gonna guess this goes over the weight. Then this goes over both of those. Like so. There we go. And then this. Does it actually go over? I am inclined to believe it is not over. Maybe it might. Is it actually over? Mr. Taeha, Fox and Fee didn't like it with gasket and all preferred top mount. Maybe they installed it wrong. I guess it would have to be over, right? Although... Skip gasket, go top mount like boss lady intends. Did boss lady actually intend for it to be not gasket? Wait. I don't understand. There's no way this gummy ring fits. I'm so confused. Oh, it is under. I got it, I think I got it. All right, we got it. Top mount sounds lovely to me, and also Elaine didn't ship out gaskets to non-streamers. GG. What is... Oh, extra SMB stuff. Bump-ons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, we got 8 of these. Manimal, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. I need to pull out my Torx screw bits. Let's see, is this T3 sized? Oh, T3 way too small. this is a big boy. Torx. Is this a personal build? Yes, I do get to keep this unit. Are there any ways to deal with keycap shine? Does it happen to you often? Keycap shine it happens with any keycap. It's just a natural process of using plastic. There's no real way to prevent it. You can de-shine keycaps after it's been shined, but honestly, it's gonna happen anyways. Just embrace the shine. No matter how much you try to do, the only way to not get shine on your keycaps is to just not use your keycaps. Which at that point, just don't buy keycaps then. If you're gonna all right. Put this back. Ooh. Oh wait, I forgot bump-ons. Bump-ons, bump-ons. Some people buy keycaps just to take an Instagram post and then flip it on RMM. Do people really do that? Is for the gram an actual thing for keycaps? What material is the plate made of? Aluminum. Is it possible to turn up lighting or switch desk mat? Yes, I can do one of those. Hold on, I'll do it once the keyboard's all assembled. Wait. Did I just get debated? 1, 2, where's the third one? Oh, what? How is this in here? Oh. All right, the bump-on cutouts are perfect though. White on black or an OG beige set? I was thinking Olivia dark. I could do an OG beige set. But do I want to? Nah, let's use Olivia Black. Let's show off the new set. CRP? Ooh. CRP, it has been a while since we've brought out CRP sets. PBT might sound nutty. Alright, the keyboard's been built. Let me clean up a little bit. It's trash. It's trash. Man, could you imagine if there was black? Ooh! Hold on. Hold on. All right, we got 3 options. I've got some ePBT black on black. Sorry, I've got Gateron black on black. This has hunger. We've got a blank variant of this set. Or GMK Olivia Dark. All right, let's take a vote. Yes for Dark PBT or no for Olivia? Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Oh, leaning towards Olivia Dark. I guess we should do GMK. Just for sound purposes, right? So you guys have, I mean, you guys should be pretty tuned to GMK typing tests now. So using a GMK, yes. I love this new GMK tray, so good. Oh baby, look at this organization, I love it. Oh my, I just put the wrong keycap. Do Pingsu? I haven't opened my Pingsu keycap set yet, actually. OMG, I'm sick of seeing Olivia's. I mean, that's what happens when any set ships, though. Once one set ships, there are a couple thousand people who make posts about it, and that's all that's on your feed. Just the nature of how a product release works. Wait, what happened to one? Oh my goodness.
I feel like I have not cool stream.
1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you touch a brand new GMK set, oh, so nice. Don't need this. I do need tab. Do need this. QWERTYUIO. Caps lock does not work. Crap, this is in the wrong spot. I regret not getting dark. Dark is so nice. How could you not pick up this set? Oh. Is that a new set? Yes, it is a new set. ZXC M K. Dark plus stocks. Dark is so good. I don't know why, but the lighting makes the key look crusty. ZXCVB. It might just be the lighting. I promise this is my first time touching this keycap set. ZXCVB NM. Print. Insert home. Page up. Page down and delete. Seven U.
About the time this showed up 캐쿠.
Wait a minute. Why is this not returning? Hello? Okay, it works. Got scared for a second. It's a little... kind of sluggish. Code. Wait, where's my Z? Oh. There's my Z. Easy peasy, I'm speezy. Thanks for the 2 months. Oh my, Chortle with a tier 3 for 16 months. Thank you. And Peter Dozel, thanks for the 100 bits. I felt like I haven't watched the stream in like 3 months. No worries. Hope you're doing well. I am. I hope you're doing well too. Uni Broski, thanks so much for the Prime. And Peter, thanks so much for the 6 months as well. R2D Cruz, thanks for the 4 months. Mr. Juicy with the Prime. Constipavit, thanks for the 2 months. All right. We have finished the build. This is the black polycarbonate Jaguar with GMK Olivia Dark plus plus. Side profile. Ooh. coat. Alright, that's my finger oil there. It was not there before the build. It's the back. Holy, what's up with the autofocus? Why does this... Okay, there we go. It's the bottom. Okay, it's having trouble focusing on the black. This is the front profile. Black PCB and black keyboard is the way to go. All right, do we have any mods? Can we get the words per minute bot started? If not, I will. Oh, Kuroi's here. Nice. All right. What's a good? I guess just show it off like this. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Geeks don't panic. Things from 4 months. Let's also, actually, I guess the RGB wouldn't work since we have the foam. Oh no, you did get a little bit of spillage. So this is what the bottom looks like. Well, it's kind of neat how you only get the side. Because the foam's blocking the majority of the RGB on the bottom. You kind of just get, it kind of becomes like a side border glow. Interesting. Wow, wow. Although you don't really see it during use. Yeah, you get a little bit on the side here that's bleeding over, but yeah. RGB ruined it? Ford is bored. Thanks for the 2 months. Let me point the mic down. We're gonna do the typing test now. Wrong knob. Okay, pause the music. Don't need this. Bring on monkey type. That's not monkey type. Should we change this to the Olivia theme? Holy, there's way too many sets. Where's Olivia? They should... They should alphabetize this. All right. This is the black polycarbonate Jaguar production unit. Gasket mounted, not top mounted. Built with NovelKeys dry blacks, stock springs, everything lubed with Krytox 205 grade 0, TX switch films, aluminum plate, GMK Olivia Dark Plus keycaps, 2 desk mats. I'm typing on 2 desk mats currently. All right. Mic is there. Can you see it? Oh no. What? Click the word to focus? I did. Caps lock, caps lock. What do you do? What do you do? Ready. Oh, okay, ready. That was gonna be a sub 130. Hold on. I choked at the end. The way this spacebar sounds kind of nice. Okay, last one.
타이어 키보드.
Oh! 130. Feels bad. Choked too much. Alright, this is what the mods sound like. Nice choke. Feels bad. Every time I put 151, I'm sorry. Something's off, but it makes the sound nicer when I hit it. You're a ticking? What? I like the sound. I think I like how it sounds with the gasket mount. It's pretty firm, especially on the spacebar. The bottom mount feels pretty firm around here. Overall, I mean, the experience is pretty firm. But I like how it sounds. Are you keeping? I think so. I mean, none of my TKLs currently have a gummy O-ring setup. Until my Jane V2 CE comes, I will not. This is my only experience with a gummy mount on a TKL. I'll definitely gummy mount the Jane when it comes in, so maybe I'll consider changing it then. We can do a sound comparison. Jane V2 delivery snore. Why would you Ito this to me? What? Why? All right, here we have silk blacks. I believe these were lubed with 3203. This was also bag lube. These are dry blacks. Both have been filmed. This is lube with Krytox 205 grade 0, 3203. Different mounting systems. But I don't know, in case you guys were curious. I can't really do this because this is row 0. Might as well. This is row 0, so not really fair because these keycaps are like really tall, but this is the F row comparison. There you go. You like the Cyberboard? Cyberboard, I don't think this sounds bad. This sounds pretty nice too. This has more of a, I would say it's got more of a clack. I like both. I don't think the Cyberboard sounds bad. I do like that the Jaguar is slightly low. I think this is slightly lower pitched. If you do slam hard, this is clackier, I think. Musical rhythm? Yeah. I guess moral of the story, silks just sound nice. I do think I don't know, even with 205 grade 0 on this, the silks just feel smoother to me. I don't know what's I mean, theoretically, this should be smoother if I lubed it with 205. I don't know, the silks they just feel so nice. And I lubed it with 3203. Are the silks modded? Yes, they're both TX switch filmed. The silks were lubed with 3203. This was lubed with 205 grade 0. I mean, this isn't bad once you lube it, but I do think the silks feel slightly. It is also possible maybe I use this for long enough where it's been worn in a little bit. I do like the silks. Did you clean the 205 off the silks? Nope, I just bag lubed. Did not clean anything off. Cobra Commander, thanks for the Prime sub. Boss Slayer, thanks for the Prime. I Cook DN, thanks for the 2 months. High Key Bad, thanks for the 2 months. Do you guys actually want me to top mount this? Do you guys really care? You guys can't really do a A/B comparison until you guys hit the VOD. Does the foam hole change sound? I mean, I guess it could. I don't know. Oh yes, this does have foam. This has foam. The Cyberboard has no foam inside it. Can you change to a lighter desk mat? Fine. Fine. It's been a while since I've pulled this one out. Oh man, this is dirty. Yes, top mount, it's how Elaine engineered it. Fine, fine. I will try it the way the maker intended and remove the gummy mount. I like gummy mount though. Is that a weight? Yes, it is. Oh, let me bring back the music. Why are you only typing on 2? What happened to 5? I'm just waiting for them to naturally stack up. I saw no need to go straight to 5 immediately, so. Wasn't that from last year's subathon? No. That had the fuzz stain that I threw out because I didn't wash it fast enough. This is a new one. I purchased a new floral one during the restocks. Yeah, I actually just couldn't get that fuzz stain out because I washed it way too late. I got too lazy, so I didn't wash it immediately, and then it was just perma stained. Alright, it is possible I might like top mounts better, we'll see. I still remember. How do you wash the desk mats? Just throw it in your washing machine. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 7, oh, 8. Now it's a little too dark. All right, so we remove this. And now we're going to top mount this. And I'm going to need these screws. And these are hex. It's 2.5. No, 2.0. Hot or cold, I need to know. I pretty much wash anything I own in cold. Take out the foam? Wait, why? I can't do a complete A-B comparison if I remove the foam right now, because then that's going to affect the differences in sound between the two mounts. Make sure you're drinking your water. Oops. What are your thoughts on KBD Fan's NP profile? I have not tried it. Sounds much better without the foam. Really? Without the foam? It sounds better without, you say. All right, chat. Do I remove the foam, yes or no? Yes or no, remove foam. People are saying no. Guess we're leaving the foam in. Without foam is the way? Alright, we'll see. If I don't like how this sounds, maybe I'll consider. you half Korean? Okay, Pilux. I'm not gonna say that word. Is this a personal build? Yes. Connor Gold, just hope the stream goes well. Thank you, Connor Tech, for stopping by. Well, I mean, the stream's pretty much over. But thank you. Hope you have a good one. Does this case exist for ISO layout? I believe the PCB supports it. The case doesn't really determine whether it's ISO supportive or not. It's the PCB and plate. I believe Heine's PCB does support ISO. I'm not sure if the plate does though. The plate did support ISO, I think. Plate does support ISO. I think PCB does too. All right. Okay, I have top mounted this. Let's do another typing test. All right, top mounted. Still has the foam though. Let's see how this sounds. We do this. Oh my goodness. Fudge! Do I like top mount better? It definitely has more character. The sound isn't as deadened. It does sound a bit more lively. Oh, why is this spacebar? Let me just confirm. I don't recall running into this issue with my Hyperfuse spacebar. Oh, okay. I actually have a not so good GMK, but it looks flat though. Okay, Hyperfuse spacebar. I can spam it very fast. I have no problem spamming. GMK Olivia Dark Plus spacebar. It got a little better, but there's more resistance. And now that I'm looking at it from here, don't know how to show this clearly, but I can clearly see the stab wire on this side, whereas this side I cannot. Wait, it's on straight. Okay, maybe. All right, let's see if I lift it. Oh, okay, right there. Can you guys see? You can clearly see a lot more on the right stab than the left stab, the wire. Like I can feel the resistance. I mean, it still returns, but there's still, it feels slightly sluggish. And I think it's this. But when I lay it flat, I mean, it still looks relatively straight, but I don't know, maybe there are actually issues. Whereas if I put this on, it's relatively even. The stems might be lower. Well, no, I mean, on this space bar, it's fine. But I put this on. You can clearly see one side lifts more than the other. Like that's a visually noticeable difference once it's on the spacebar. So like, I mean, it still returns, but it's not as cleanly as this. Is the spacebar that's warped? I believe it is. Teach us how to fix AV specifiers? I'm not gonna teach that right now. That's a YouTube video content. Gotta monetize that on the YouTubes. Is there any way to fix it? Depending on the degree of the warpage, there is, yes. I'm not gonna give out my free takes, informational guides on a live stream that's not monetized. Monetized for people up in arms about it. All right, fine. I'll keep it as top mount for now. I will say making it gasket kind of just, it killed all personality to the board. I do like the sound of it better with the gasket though, I think. It was also quieter. Like the F-row in particular, I don't think sound is nice anymore. You get a little bit of reverb coming back with top mount. I'll keep it the way it was intended by Boss Lady Elaine. If it was intended to be used top mount, I will leave it as top mount. The GMMK boards have a lot of key rattle in your experience. Yes, they should. They're not lubed switches. Gasket sounded chewier. What the? Remy Flux of Plenty. Thanks for the 2 months. Oh, I just read that. Lunchtime Blues with the Prime. Civ 2 bottles with the Prime. All right, it's 6:16. I think I'll call it that for today's stream. Prefer no foam and top mount. 3 out of 3 Jag streams. Really? Interesting. Okay. Maybe we can play around with no foam tomorrow or something. There were 20 each of silver and black. They have sold. This weekend is a raffle for the green and probably the clear and PC black units. Oh, I didn't realize the green and clear were also PC. I see. Perfect for NBA finals? When is it today? Oh, my keyboard's... I have not been keeping up with NBA. Oh, it's already live right now. Since first quarter, okay. Enjoy the Jaguar, but have a good evening. You too, Lavelle. Thank you for stopping by today. All right. Let's see who is live. Do you guys want to see a keyboard streamer, a musician, Valorant, Among Us, Osu, TFT, Lightning? We rated Lightning recently. Any info on Bauer 2? I do not have info on Bauer 2, unfortunately. Chubies? We could do Chubies. I don't think I've rated Chubies in a while. Alex Sotos? We've even rated Alex Sotos, I think, within the past month. We can do Chubies. Let's go give Mr. Chubies a raid. I haven't rated his stream in a long time. You guys know the drill. Show us your keyboard. Taeha keyboard. Taeha types. Raid. Taeha OMG. I normally have this macro, but it's not plugged in right now. Show us your keyboard. Taeha types. Raid. Alright. Have fun in his stream. Chubies, if you guys want to see someone who types well, Chubies is the guy to watch. He types at insane speeds, unlike me. I'm gonna go grab dinner and prep for, I still need to finish the lubing switches for tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow's stream is going to be at 12:30 p.m. Pacific, not the usual 10 a.m. Pacific. So keep that in mind. Checking out the Melody 65 tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great evening. Stay safe. Have fun in Chubi's stream. He's building a Tofu 65 and then potentially unboxing a Rama keyboard, it looks like. Alright. Go give him some love. Spam his chat. Make him have a hard time keeping up a chat. But don't be cringe. And until tomorrow. See you, nerds.